Hi, my name is Noriko Takasaki. I'm Security Director Assistance covering Asia. I'm speaking to you today from the International SOS clinic in Yangon. I'm here visiting the country as a part of our country assessment trip. Since the military takeover 3 years ago, security situation and environment here in Myanmar is evolving. And since last October, especially that we have seen the intensified fighting and conflict impacted areas has expanded. In fact, recently that we have increased the risk rating of those conflict impacted areas to extreme, and we have expanded the area as well. When you visit Yangon, there's an air of business as usual. The business is open, public transportation is available, and also if you stay in the international business class hotels, you might not even experience the power cut. In terms of the security, if you're a business traveler going to the office and international business class hotels, maybe the upscale restaurants, you might actually not even notice there's any change to the security environment. For the first-time travelers, it's really important to have the understanding of the security environment and then the fact that it can deteriorate quite quickly. We do see the security incidents happening in Yangon, even in the main business district as well. So it's very important that organizations brief the traveler to understand the security environment, and then they reduce the exposure to the outside, the threat or the risk as well. That could be selecting the right accommodation, pre-arrange transportation with the English-speaking drivers, English-speaking guide, or maybe to be supported through the local colleague, so that if anything happens, that there will be someone to support the traveler. It's also important to understand if there's any security incidents, or like if they're traveling outside, there could be a checkpoint. So having the local person to support the traveler is really essential to navigate those the potential challenges as well. Our current advice outside of the major urban centers, Yangon, Mandalay, and Naypyidaw, is to defer non-essential ground movement or non-essential travel. Essential travel to some of the urban centers that you can access by airport is possible, but definitely if you're making on-the-ground movement or the journey, then there will be challenges. Key drivers being the volatility of the security environment, lack of the on-time and real-time situational awareness, and logistic challenges. Actually, while we were on this the country assessment trip, that we have actually encountered some of the examples. One that we were supposed to be traveling to Sittwe, but because of the logistic challenges and then also the security volatility, that we had to change the destination to the different the destination. And also there was another place that we were planning to do by the ground transportation, but because there was a security incident on the actual route, we had to change the itinerary as well to give up the going to the location. So that highlights the actual volatility of the security situation, that security incidents can happen anywhere along any route, and therefore it's really important to understand that flexibility is a key for the setting up a journey. The key challenges for the organization is to have the up-to-date situation awareness of what's happening in a country. The conflict dynamics are evolving so rapidly, it would be very difficult to understand the real-time information of what's happening, especially outside of the major urban centers. There are lots of information, but it's very difficult to corroborate, and lots of the disinformation, misinformation as well. So if the organizations are operating outside of major urban centers such as Yangon, Mandalay, and Naypyidaw, it would be very difficult to understand what's happening on the ground. Also, because of the evolution of the security environment, and then because of that, it's impacting the logistics as well. So it means that movement and feasibility of the journeys, especially road movement, has been impacted. And also that impacts communication as well, if there's any security incident, that communication can be cut in the locations, which we have experienced on the ground as well.